Wednesday, maybe the dojo. You know, I got to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I'm slipping. I'm fucking slipping. Last week, it was just the stitches got loose. I started my court case last week on fucking Zoom. Listen, I don't know if you've ever been to court, but when you go to court on Zoom, that's a complete different fucking side. I don't know who I'm looking at, and the judge looked like me, but she was a woman with glasses on. And when she popped up on the screen, I'm looking at my wife going, these motherfuckers, that's a meme. That's a meme with me with glasses on. And the judge is like, hi, good afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God she didn't hear me. Thank God.
What happened?
Because I'm like, she didn't move. She just came on the screen and was looking. I'm like, that motherfucker put up a meme of me with glasses and a blonde wig on. She had a bunch of wrinkly face like mine. I'm like, what's going on with this fucking woman? The next thing you know, she goes, hi, she wasn't really a judge. She was a mediator. So in L.A., you have to have a mediation first, a court-ordered mediation.
Okay.
And then it goes to trial June 30th.
Oh, shit.
I started trial June fucking 30th on Zoom. Every day after 5 o'clock. Because 5 o'clock is 2 o'clock back there. So June 30th at 2 o'clock, we're in court. And it's not criminal charges.
Right.
It's a civil suit against a weed company.
Right.
Like 4 of them for using my likeness. This motherfucker went off, Jack. He went off.
I don't know. I just don't know what I can ask. So
ask with your little clammy
I don't know.
hand. What's the matter? God damn it! I'm gonna have to drop you up at Children's Hospital.
You have to like sit in and you're gonna watch a trial go on.
It's not. I don't know if they're doing jury. It's just a judge, and now we gotta settle on how much money I get. That's it.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get rich. It's not like I'm gonna see a millionaire, but at least I make this guy fucking pay. You know, that was the most important thing. He gave me his word, the whole thing. Thank God I got an attorney, and he put it on contract. And then the guy tried to play a Louis L'Amour, and my attorney was like, nope, not this time, motherfucker. And it's heavy duty. Like, he's got nowhere to go. Because if he doesn't pay it, they take his license. And even if he doesn't pay it, then they go into the weed store, and we sell weed and make a profit until we get our money, or $100K, whatever the fuck it is. And then there's the taxes and attorney fees. Like I said, this is why when people say to me, do you want to get into a weed business? I tell everybody no. It's not, I don't have the time. If I had the time and if I knew what I was doing, like I had a scientist next to me that was growing the weed and we just combined forces, I would be interested. But I'm not. And people, first of all, I hate when people ask me to go into business with them and they show up with like 25% weed. Obviously, you didn't listen. So you failed. You failed already.
Right.
I've been around 12 years preaching the same shit, smoking the same amount of weed. Anybody, except that idiot in Jersey City that gave us that fertilizer. 20 bags of 23%. You know, unless you didn't know. You didn't know, so I don't even want to do business with you. Because you didn't even take the time to study it, that my tolerance is off the chain. And you're showing up with that bad breath weed, 23%, that don't do nothing to fucking nobody. I got to give it away.
Right.
And they're all sort of saying, well, this stuff's going to kill you. Listen, this stuff ain't going to do a fucking thing to me. I'm up there. My tolerance is up there. You know, I was telling the chick at the weed store, when they gave me that RSO, first thing I put it on was the edibles that George gives me, the 2,500 milligram chocolate bar. They wanted me to put on a 5 milligram. I'm like, a 5 milligram doesn't even go in my mouth. Just out of principle. Because I failed myself. So I would break them and each piece would be $12.50 and I'd put that thing on it and then I'd make like a s'mores crunch. I'd put another piece on it and a fucking another layer and I ate it one afternoon. Oh my God. Was it a fucking mistake? It was a mistake and a half, but hey, I'm a big boy now.
But how's it a mistake? You like purposely made this sandwich. That's so, dude.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
When you went to McDonald's and got the fish sandwich and you looked at it and said,
first of all,
okay, whatever, it's the same thing. I choose to edible myself to death and didn't think about it. You looked at a Whopper and said, okay, this is my third Whopper. This ain't going to do nothing to me. It's the same.
Dude, yeah. But I've never heard of an RSO sandwich. That's like what,
And Michael
8,000
Jackson teeth.
milligrams?
Whatever it is, it is. C'est la vie. Life is, you can't walk on one leg. Pretty soon we're going to be dead, Lee. Did you ever think about that? Like, I'm fucking pissed off. I'm 62 and I got a bunch of life left to me.
So
I
why
have
do
a
you want to be
bunch of
fucked
life.
up?
Seriously, like I have a bunch of life left to me. I feel like having a party and hiring like 10 hookers and stabbing 8 of them and pulling their hairs and fucking and sucking and, but I can't. I'm a fucking old man. I can't. I have a hard on for 8 minutes and then it disappears for 2 hours. The chicks are sitting around biting their nails on my fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
So, but
I got a lot of fucking things going on, and I feel good about it. I never thought that I would have I'm lying to you if I tell you I have a lot of things. I have nothing going on. I have a podcast. I do a couple comedy shows, but I have a lot of things going on in the house, and I really like that. This is a whole new set of life for me. I always ask myself, what would I rather be doing? That's my game I play in my head. Would I rather be sitting here? Or would I rather be somewhere blowing bottle rockets out of my asshole? That's the game. And what's worth it to me? I'm really happy at my house. I can't believe I tell you this, guys. I remember when I would have friends and I would ask them, why do you leave the house? Bro, it gets boring in my house. You got everything in your house. You got a pool table, you got a TV, you got a VCR, This is back in like 2000, the 90s. It used to drive me crazy when people went out. And I used to always say, I can't wait to have a house. You'll never see my Cuban ass. And that's exactly what's happened.
why would we want to leave your house? It's everything you like, no matter what it is there.
I'm a lazy fuck in the sense that I could come up here and train jiu-jitsu. I won't. It's 2 hours out of my life that I don't have anymore. I don't have it. It's not like the old North Bergen that I come up at 1 and there's 18 people on the street having sandwiches somewhere. It's not like that no more. But at the same time, I like everything about my house, though. I'm lazy.
That's
I
why I
want
was.
everything to be 10 minutes from my house, 15 minutes.
But you're not like that's where. We were talking about like the delivery. Like you don't do that. Like that's one level. Because there's people who don't leave the house at all. And
No. Listen, that's stupidity. Okay? That is stupidity. I'm talking about getting up at 7, reading, drinking coffee, writing a little bit. You have to go to work, whatever. You have to leave the fucking house, okay? Those are losers. Those people are fucking losers, okay? You got to wash your pussy every morning because those are the people that complain the most about life. And I'll tell you, you get in the fucking shower. I look at the contrast. I look at the difference. I think about 94 when I would wake up with not a dime in my pocket. Not a dime. Hungry, puking from the night before, did everything I did in coke, sold every CD I got. So before I get started, I got to walk to the hill and steal a Bruce Springsteen album and walk into the store and sell it to get $12 so I could eat breakfast. Now it's a different scenario. Now I wake up and, okay, whatever. But every morning, the first sign of depression starts when you don't shower. That's number one. Get up, don't shower, walk around with a robe all day. Do that 3 days. It's like shoot heroin 3 days. You're hooked. So first thing I do after I drink that coffee is I wash my pussy. You open up that curtain and go, God, thank you for giving me a fucking another day. I'm going to be better than I was yesterday. Or I'm going to be stoner than I was yesterday, in my case. If you thought I was high yesterday, God, wait till you see me today. This Forrest Whitaker eye is going to be all the way down by 6:30. I give 0 fucks, Jack. But it's crazy. Like, then you do what you got to do. For me, listen, I always have a good day if I go to the gym. And if I have good numbers at the gym, my dick gets hard.
Good numbers in terms of what? Like what your workout was?
Like I went to boxing today and my thing was 14.5. It's never been 14.5 in the year I've been there.
Oh, you're on your Whoop or something?
Yeah, on my Whoop. It's just a strain went off just because I see the exercises now that get my heart going. So what I did was I wanted to get my heart at 175 and stay there.
Why is that?
Because that's what doubles. I should be at 150, but I want to improve my cardiac intake, so I go to 175 and keep it over 20 minutes. It's like a long pace, So that's what I did. That's my best day. I stop, I get a fucking freshly made juice, I go home, I take the garbage out, I do whatever errands my wife needs for me to do. Sometimes I gotta go food shopping. Sometimes I gotta go to fucking CVS and get 18. You know, I gotta do shit at the house too. That's not bad. I mean, after like 3 o'clock, if I go home and I'm like, Mercy's home, my wife is home, I'm home, the cat's home, and I got 2 bags of weed. Where we going?
Mhm.
Just chicken and the biscuit upstairs. I got those cookies last week, old school chicken and the biscuit, and you put that cancer cheese on it. Yeah, I should be getting a lump on my neck any fucking day now. Tremendous. It was so fucking good, George. You know, and listen, you have a home, I have a computer there, I have 3, 4 TVs, 5. You can watch TV anywhere you want. Old TVs, new. I got the TV I bought with Terry in 2001 in my bedroom. Fuck yeah, bro. That's the first TV we brought together. The fuck? You don't throw that shit out. That's the first thing we ever bought together. Took a year.